Welcome to the Explainer. So there's this word you've probably heard thrown around a lot, Arya. But here's the thing, its original meaning is often completely misunderstood. So I want you to forget what you think you know. We're about to dig into how, according to the ancient texts themselves, being an Arya has nothing to do with your family tree and everything to do with building character.
So let's just ask it straight up. Who is an Arya? To get to the real answer, we've got to peel back all the modern layers and go right to the source material. That's where we'll find the original idea.
And right off the bat, the sources make something crystal clear. This term, Arya, it's not about your lineage, your ancestry, or your race. It is not something you're born into. And that one point, well, it changes the entire conversation.
Okay, so if it's not about your bloodline, what is it about? It's really all about character. The word is just a descriptor for how you live your life, your actions, your principles, the way you carry yourself in the world.
Basically, an Arya is someone whose actions are so good, so in line with truth and virtue that they just naturally become a role model for other people. It's about being someone others can look up to. You're literally leading by example. Now, to really get this, it helps to look at where the word even comes from. The word's origin, it pretty much tells you everything you need to know about the philosophy behind it.
The word Arya actually grows out of the Sanskrit root ri, and ri means to advance, to progress, or to become superior. But that last part is so important. It's not about feeling superior to other people. It's about becoming a superior version of yourself.
So let's just trace that thought. It starts with this idea of advancing. That idea then becomes the term Arya. And that term describes a person who is always, continuously trying to get better, morally, spiritually, and intellectually. It's a journey, you see, not some fixed label. So, if it's a path of character, what exactly does that character look like? Well, the source texts lay out some really specific virtues that define an Arya. Let's break those down. And these virtues, they're incredibly practical. We're talking about being a lover of truth, a follower of dharma and justice, having a real love for knowledge. But it also includes things like nonviolence, generosity, and service to others, being diligent and hardworking. And it all kind of leads up to this idea of sanyam or shil, having total control over your senses and what you say. It's like a complete roadmap for living a noble life.
And here's what's so cool about this. This isn't some modern reinterpretation. The source shows us that ancient texts have been saying this exact same thing for thousands of years. It's always been about character.
I mean, just look at the Rig Veda. It puts it so simply. An Arya is one who abides by truth and dharma. That's it. It's direct, it's action-based. What matters is your commitment to what's right.
And then the Atharva Veda builds on that. It describes an Arya as superior. Again, superior in self-development, learned, which emphasizes knowledge, and this is huge, one who works for the public good. So now there's this element of social responsibility, of service.
Okay, so this is an ancient idea. Why should we care about it today? Well, the source argues that walking this path has real, tangible benefits, both for you as a person and for society as a whole. Think about it. On a personal level, living like this earns you respect and trust. It leads to a real sense of inner peace. When your whole life is based on truth, fear starts to fade away. And bigger picture, you're actually contributing to the progress of your community and you become an inspiration. It creates this amazing, positive ripple effect. But the argument goes even deeper. These virtues, they aren't just some self-help checklist. The source actually presents them as a direct solution, an antidote to some of the biggest problems we see in the world today. And here's how that works. You've got today's challenge of violence. The Arya path offers peace. You see greed all around you. The solution is service to others. And the cure for ignorance? It's the pursuit of knowledge. It's a really powerful way to frame these ancient virtues for our modern world.
So all of this, it's all building to one final, absolutely critical conclusion about what truly makes someone an Arya. And this single point, it redefines the whole concept.
Here it is, the single most important takeaway. Being an Arya is determined not by your birth, your janma, but by your actions, your karma. And that means anyone from any background, any walk of life can earn this title if they choose to live by truth and virtue. It is not an inheritance. It is a choice.
So we'll just leave you with this question to think about. If you strip away all the labels and all the history, what does it mean for you, right now, to lead a noble life? Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.